What better way to learn about the town of Jasper, and if you're looking to relocate, than talking to the mayor? Welcome back to our channel, Living on the Ohio River. Hi, I'm Kara Hinshaw from Key Associate Signature Realty. If you're new to our channel, tap that subscribe button. And if you're coming and watching and like my videos, give me a thumbs up because it helps the algorithm. As you know, I'm a local realtor, but I love to do these videos. But if you are relocating, reach out, give me a call, 812-686-3268. I would be happy to help. We have a relocation guide, so click the link below. If you are relocating, there's a wealth of information in there that can help you and assist you in that relocation, and any questions that you may have. So today, we're gonna do something fun. We are gonna interview the mayor of Jasper. We're gonna take a little walk with them around the square and help give you some information and validate all the great things I say about Jasper and what is happening in this town. So we are in Jasper, Indiana, and I have the pleasure of being with Dean Vonderheide, the mayor. Thank you very much for doing this with us. What better way to learn about the town of Jasper, and if you're looking to relocate, than talking to the mayor? And one thing that I'd love to bring up, we are in his office, and we're going to take a walk as well out in what I would call what you would very much know as the Jasper Iconic Square, where a lot of the festivals are. They have food trucks, all kinds of things. So we'll talk about that. But one thing I want to point out first is this is very much a German heritage town, right? You see it in their logo. And obviously Vonderheide is very German, right? So
it is.
A lot of, I would think, history with your family here.
Right. We've got great relationships with our sister city in Germany, Pfaffenweiler as well.
Okay, yeah. So when you go through this town, you definitely feel the German heritage around everywhere again. So what we're gonna do is take a walk, and let's talk about what Jasper has to offer for people looking to relocate. So we are on the Jasper Square. We're going to take a little loop around and talk about a lot of things that Jasper has going on. But the first question is, what does Jasper offer for people that want to relocate here?
Oh, Jasper's a great place. It's number one, I think, if you're thinking about relocating, you always look at what kind of educational opportunities are available to family.
Yeah.
And ongoing education. It's lifelong education. And we've got both.
Yeah.
We've got top quality educational systems here. We have a regional hospital here.
Yeah.
Memorial.
Medical is very important.
Medical is extremely important at all ages, from infants all the way through the end of life. So we've got great facilities here. We are a regional hub for that. Lots of industry. We're an industrial.
For the size this town is, it has so much.
It does.
I mean, I think people would be shocked if they've never been here to really see what kind of industry is sitting here.
Yeah, we're blessed with that. We've got a lot of entrepreneurs that have stayed with us. Many of the companies have grown from private to public.
Yeah.
International, and we're proud of that.
Yeah.
We believe in rolling our sleeves up and doing the work, getting it done. But you talk about industry, and then what else besides industry? We've got just a wonderful safety, public safety. Our police department is fully staffed. Our fire department, is a volunteer fire department, rated one of the best. We don't cut back anything on the spending when it comes to fire department equipment or training. These volunteers deserve that. They deserve to have some of the best equipment when they're going out and putting their lives at risk for others. And so we do that. We make sure they're well equipped.
So one thing that I see a lot is Jasper gets a lot of awards. I mean, I really do see it. And these are a lot of awards to relocate here, or one of the best towns, whatever category it may be. Name a few, and I mean, I'm sure you're very proud when you get them. Right.
The Indiana Chamber had named us as one of the best communities in the state of Indiana here just a couple of years ago. And we're very proud of that. 2 years ago, we won the Strongest Town Award nationwide.
Yeah. And I have a lot of people, because of our YouTube channel, they'll search because of your awards and find me just looking for more information. So
yeah, and that Strongest Town Award, matter of fact, they came back and just recently did a follow-up to see how we're doing after we won the award, and the article was published this week, and it was really a nice compliment to the community and to the leadership of the community. We talked about where a community gets things done.
yes, you do.
And we do it with private, public partnerships.
Yeah.
We don't do it
And everybody
independently.
collaborates very well here.
Collaboration is something
It is very well.
That's how we get it done.
Yeah.
It really is.
So we are obviously in the square who's just had a renovation, really.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the projects and initiatives like this, for example, that are being done now and what's coming maybe.
Right. This square, we're really proud of this. We just did the ribbon cutting on it in October.
Yep.
And it was completed as a result of an infrastructure project that we had to get done. Our infrastructure was 100 years old. The water lines, sewer,
It needed to be done.
stormwater, and it needed to be done. But as good Germans, we're frugal.
Yes.
We had to get that last dollar's worth of value out of it. And so
That's why you've done so well.
the can kept getting kicked down the road.
Yeah.
We like to do things that make sense. And originally we were looking at doing this project. We had pavers in the streets. We had all kinds of things, but the public didn't really give us good feedback on that.
Yeah.
So we made some modifications.
We did a little bit of both.
We did a little both. We
Yeah.
blended it, and
I love that you have on the squares little areas to hang out.
again, the public-private partnership.
Yeah.
When we did all this is infrastructure stuff that the tax money went to. But then we know we wanted these gathering spaces in the corners, and didn't think the public would be up for, using tax dollars for that.
Yeah.
So we got private donations for each of the corners, along with an endowment set up for the maintenance of those. So
wow.
that's how we do things. We try to continue not
People
just
are
to have
proud.
nice things,
Yeah.
but to keep them well maintained.
Yeah. So any other new initiatives coming that are similar to this? I know there's a lot. But
We do. Well, this is phase one, is the immediate Courthouse Square project. Phase two is kicking off this spring, and that's to take Main Street, be going 3 blocks north and 3 blocks south.
Okay.
So we'll have continuity in what the feel is here.
Yeah.
And that should be taking place and be done next spring.
Yeah. Well, I feel like there's a lot going on in the town of Jasper right now.
Yeah,
the last 2 years, 3 years. I mean, you have the library, like everything. Down by
The
the
Tin
river.
Park Cultural Center was
Yeah.
just completed in 2021, I think it was.
Yeah.
And that was a $18 million project where 2 government entities, the library and the city, came together to fulfill a need.
And it's beautiful.
It is
If you come
gorgeous.
visit, you need to walk through. So
Yeah, we've had obviously record-breaking attendance down there for the arts displays, but our first exhibit was John Mellencamp's art. And everybody knows John Mellencamp.
Yeah, everybody.
if
If you're in Indiana, you know he's from Indiana.
Right. But we get well-known artists to come in, and as well displays that we had the Sistine Chapel
That's
display came in here.
Yeah.
It was a traveling display representing the artwork of the Sistine Chapel. And to bring Rome to Jasper, Indiana was a nice thing.
Yeah.
We've got a very active arts community here.
That's great. Okay, let's talk about jobs, because people need to work, right?
Right.
And as we say, this is to me, it's very strong economic town.
It is. It
Very.
is. And at any one time, there's probably 1,000 open positions here in the community.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about just the type of companies that are here?
Well,
We don't have to go into every name.
we've got international companies that are high tech in electronics, and then we have companies that really focus around engine combustion. So Jasper Engine Transmissions, I'll just throw that name out there. They've been around a long time, have grown, they're nationwide, and actually a little international now, I think. We have a distributing company. You think about the center of the country and how you can reach out from a logistics standpoint. We can be 80% of the markets in the United States within 24 hours.
Yeah.
So it makes it a great place to relocate and be. The
Furniture,
roads,
obviously.
we have furniture.
We have furniture.
Yeah, well, that was what we started with.
Yeah.
All the furniture companies here in the area, and of course, over time that's changed some.
Yes.
We still have some wood furniture, but a lot of them have converted to mixed materials, and
Yeah.
they've done a great job being relevant in the marketplace with hospitality, residential, and primarily office furniture.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
offices have moved away from the big central offices into the home office.
Yeah.
And they can do that because we have internet throughout the community. We are fiber connected. Smithville is providing
Yeah,
fiber.
actually, it's a good lead
to
way into
everyone.
that. Yeah, if you're worried about coming here and being connected to the rest of the world, working remote,
That's right.
they have internet. What initiatives, any initiatives going on for people to relocate to work remote here?
We've Du Bois Strong has implemented a program, and it allows people to move here with some incentives to help with the cost of relocation.
Yeah, and
I think we had 1,000 applications.
Oh, wow.
We could only provide
how
the
many?
funding for maybe, I think it was 60 or so. But
Yeah, but 1,000. That just shows that
people
People
are
are
looking
attracted.
for quality of place, the thing we want, place they want to live.
Yeah, and
You know, one of the good examples, I just want to point out, I know we passed it already.
no, it's fine.
The Astra.
Oh, I love this. Yeah, that's history.
That is history, and it was an old theater that
Yeah.
was. We had a group locally that did some fundraising, and they went in. They renovated the Astra to its historic present value, and I'll tell you, there's events there all the time.
Yeah,
It is an active place.
and I know everybody was really excited to see
Right.
that really come alive again like that.
Right. The downtown, one of the things that we've done is implemented a facade grant program.
Yeah.
So these businesses, if they needed to work on the fronts of their storefronts, we
Which they're
provided
doing right
we provided 50-50 grant,
Oh, that's
up
nice.
to $10,000 to help them
Yeah.
overcome that and keep it looking nice. You
Yeah.
got to keep your downtown looking nice.
Yeah.
Our Main Street program runs that, and it's called the Heart of Jasper.
Oh, I like that.
They are a real key for us. They brought in 22 new businesses to the downtown
Oh,
in just
wow.
the past 2
I didn't know
years.
that. Actually,
Yes.
that's fabulous.
Yes, it is. I think we just did a little count the other day. We had 40 ribbon cuttings in 2023. So 40 new businesses came into the city.
That's wonderful. So what about quality of life? Let's talk about a little quality of life. I mean, to me, that's a very important thing. And I think Jasper does a great job of that. There's so much here from all angles, not just recreational.
But that's a key part.
That is a key part.
That's a key part.
But it is key. I
Yeah.
agree.
Well, I think when you talk about quality of life, I mentioned a little bit earlier, our school systems are some of the best.
Yes, they are.
So
And it's not only
ongoing
high
education.
schools and but you
We have
have college.
VUJC,
Yeah,
and-
that's where I was going.
and
You got
some
both.
extensions. Oakland City is here as well. They have a presence. They have Purdue Extension is
Yeah.
here. So we're we've got the ability to continue education throughout life, and you can get your 4-year degree.
Yeah.
By being a resident here.
Yeah.
But education, healthcare, safety and security, those are the tops. Beyond that, recreation.
And you do a fabulous job. You have wonderful parks.
We have wonderful parks, and we continue to expand on them. 2 of the best golf courses in the area are here in Jasper. Sultan's Run
Yes.
held the senior LPGA, and the senior LPGA is, of course,
Yeah.
you've
And it is a
you've
gorgeous-
arrived
it's
when
a-
you can host that.
It's a gorgeous course. So even if you're not relocating here and
You need to
passing
come
through,
see
you need
it.
to go see that if you're a golfer for sure.
And continued investments there to make it even better for our tourists that come in for the golf tour packages. Buffalo Trace Golf Course continues to be improved upon. We just added a new driving range and practice facility,
And you're redoing the pool area, right?
we have a new aquatics center that's
it's
going
going to be
in.
amazing.
Yes, yeah. That's
When is that going to be finished?
Well, it'll be finished in 2025.
Okay.
We start demo here in a couple months.
Okay.
So
I knew it was getting ready to start. I didn't know exactly how long it was going to take.
We're going to award the contract probably in the next month.
Okay.
So, you know, got a lot of good projects there. Then we got some future projects that are really big.
Yeah. How about maybe give us a few of those examples?
Yeah, the the Regional Wellness Center.
Yes.
That is, it's focused on providing indoor activities for people. You know, one of the issues in Southern Indiana is the gray days of November through March.
It gets cold and
it gets cold and gray, and so having a place to go where you can get together, socialize, exercise.
Health is important these days.
Do some things and not just sit at home as a couch potato.
Yeah.
We're building a new facility with partnership with the Tri-County YMCA,
okay,
with Memorial Hospital, and we've got some other partners that are going to be a part of that. We've just recently agreed that we'd like to add a early learning development center for 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. So, you know, it's a big project.
You have a lot of great stuff
it's probably a $40-45 million project.
Wow. That'll be, and when's
and
that?
We'll start that in 2025 to be complete in 2027.
Wow. That'll be amazing.
In the center of town, right next to the parklands.
Which is great too.
Yeah, right in the center of town, so you can access it as a walker, as a biker, or you can drive to.
Well, and people care so much about that health aspect of things these days. Not that they didn't in the past, but you know, people like to run, they like to bike, they like to get out and you know, just get movement.
if we want our young people to come back,
yes, we got to have it.
If we want to attract the talent for those open positions we have to have amenities that.
I agree with that. Yes, we want all of you young people that are from here to stay here.
That's right.
You can leave maybe for a year, but you need to come back. So.
You know, this was one of the first corners we completed. This is our downtown project, and people say, well, why do you put swings there? It's probably the most used area.
This is my favorite. That in the fire pit.
Yeah, the fire pit. It's one of the most used areas. People come and they just love to sit in there and swing a little bit.
They're coming here to hang out with you.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, anything that I missed, I really appreciate this interview. I think it gives validation to everything I say all the time, hearing it from when it's local, obviously, and the mayor of the town. So
yeah, well, we're always trying to improve our infrastructure. We're still working on that. That's number one.
Yeah,
people expect that.
Yeah,
and so you work on that. Our sidewalk extensions, and we're doing more on the pathways. We do have this year. We're going to extend our multi-use paths on the north side. We'll connect Mill Street on over to St. Charles. So that gives us 3/4 of the loop. We got 1/4 to go in the south side, then we'll have a loop around the city.
So everybody can walk the whole thing?
That's right.
That's amazing. Well, I really appreciate this. Lots of wealth of information. If you have any questions about relocating, I'd be happy to answer it. If I don't know it, I'll find out from him. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Thanks.
We open doors in realty. Key Associates. Key Associates.